We are just listening to spirits over there. It's heartbreaking what people would do. I go through a lot of emotions, just sorting out the truth and giving you guys the clarity. It's like, it's horrible. Horrible. I don't like freaking watching like romance movies and stuff. I don't like crying. But in order to figure out what it is we need to figure out in order to move forward, the spirits have a plan. God has a plan. Even if you don't see a way, something always happens. And the ball just keeps rolling. It's just the way it is. Anyways.
Empathy.
Yeah, people are lacking empathy.
You are imaginative.
Well, thanks, spirits. You're so nice. All my friends are dead people. At least I'm never gonna be alone.
Clarity.
Yeah. Alright. Let's do this collective message, which will be about what's happening for everybody. Neglected. People celebrating, taking some sort of action based off what's the truth, to do with what happened in the past, or to do with some kids. We have coming into union, so as we're coming back together about what went on here and what went on there. That, I feel like that's what that is. I don't know, it could be a celebration, because we do have celebrating. But people are celebrating the fact that there's some truth. They're celebrating this truth about what took place in the past. We got a high priestess.
You're surrounded by love.
Taking a leap of faith. We got this emperor. Feeling a bit, regretful. We got justice when it comes to the overall vision and goal, which is the spiritual things that are happening and the answers to why things are important, and then the answers to why there's so much conflict.
Certainly.
Like, you can't just leave certain things like where they are. Like, I'm always on a spiritual mission, and there's always some reason that I get dragged into situations, and that the ancestors are having me give this clarity to you guys in the first place. So if I'm to just focus on myself, doing what I do, I can let you guys know what the spirits are saying. Wow, not be emotionally attached too much. There is a disconnect when it comes to what type of love some people are bringing. Some people are like totally upset about the love somebody has for somebody else. They're thinking it's romantic when they're with that person. They're like, how are you going to get romantic with the person I'm with? And they're like, oh no, I bringeth God love. So they're like Mormon or something. And you're like, oh, never mind.
Listen upstairs.
So complicated out here. And nobody wants to talk about anything. Communication's key. And they're looking for the spiritual keys to this and that. And I'm like, how about communication keys? Anybody got those? Nobody has them. I'm like, what the fuck? Did all of you take hush puppy money or sign some kind of contract of sworn secrecy? It's a serious problem. It's deep. It's tragic. Really. We have the Star. The Magician. Ten of Cups. We have family. The family is celebrating.
People have seen me.
Taking action. They're just celebrating what they've done. When they took action based off what they thought was the truth. If somebody was lying, and then they did some fucked up shit, and now they're just realizing that they took action based off a fucking lie, and then they did really, really fucked up shit because it was unnecessary, that does create a lot of problems. Sure, you can ask a question. Oh, we're just doing the collective reading right now, but yeah, you can ask a question. We got the Page of Wands. A creative message. This creative message makes somebody, think higher. Some people out here are playing games. They're just trying to have a good time, and they're just getting through the day, and it's just like peers fucking peers. But some people are serious about things, and then when they're not being taken seriously, that can cause problems when they need to be taken seriously, It can be pretty messed up to just brush certain people to the side when they're asking for help. If somebody falls down, you give them a hand to pick them back up. Not fucking kick them and then spit on them. And then tell everybody that if they get up, just kick them back down again. And that's the most fucked up shit ever. So, yeah, especially if the person they're doing that to, that fell down, didn't deserve that. I think it could have been a person that would have gave them the shirt off their back if they weren't the type of person that kicks them to the ground and then spits on them and then kicks on them again and then makes sure they don't get up for no reason. Or it's because somebody was lying. It's fucked up. So yeah, that makes people think differently and rise above a situation. But yeah, oh my god. Somebody realized that.
Contact.
We are feeling fed up with the and thens from someone. It's in God's hands. Don't worry. You have done all you can do in a situation. You gotta let go and let God handle this shit. If you can't see a way, he will. He'll figure something the fuck out. Even God gets stopped. Like he'll have the best plan set up. Everything. Like I can see how the plan can fall perfectly in alignment, but they'll fuck it up because they feel like they're like, no, we can't let God's plan fucking work. So, anyways, they block the real plans.
Malice.
Rewrite the plans better how they see fit. And God is like, oh hell to the fucking no. I can't believe they're doing that. Like, these are the type of people that will be like, oh, I got a friend at the courthouse, and they'll pull strings for me in the courthouse. And you know that when you go to the courthouse, and then when you're like going to talk to the judge, the first thing you do is like put your hand on the Bible and you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And if they say, yes, I swear, and then they lie, they're going to get karma. That's what I'm talking about, man. Don't take that type of shit seriously. Like they may pull the wool over the eyes of those at the courthouse, but God was looking down like, oh yeah, you're gonna put your hand on that Bible and then fucking lie like that through your teeth?
Playing. Past.
We have Two of Pentacles. Juggling of multiple priorities to bring somebody to a tower moment. We have a Page of Wands. Creative message being delivered about why we've been stuck in limbo. We got the Hermit energy. So going within and thinking about the like inner conflict. Like a lot of people are unsettled internally.
We enjoy the company.
It's messing up the environment. It's creating a lot of discomfort is what it really is. Even if, you know, sometimes when conflicts break out and you're dealing with a bunch of mature adults, nobody really wants to battle. Especially if it's a thing going on around work. Nobody wants to lose their job. They're just there to make money. So if people are arguing and stuff around work, that's even worse. So everybody just goes within. They don't even deal with the problems, and they just get the job done. And then they go home and they're thinking about it, and the conflicts are still there. We got a King of Wands, a High Priestess, Two of Wands, Divine Partnerships, taking a leap of faith, Knight of Swords, somebody taking action based off the truth. Be a light to them, you will be triumphant. Connected to the biggest plans. The energy is full of magic for someone today. We have a soulmate. Somebody's getting petty and saying it's best if somebody bites their tongue at this time.
We're here to help.
It's a Gemini. Buying time. Traffic stop. Important messages from Archangel Gabriel. Making things hard. Yeah. Why are people making things hard? They just love to see people upset. They feel like they can get the upper hand or have power over you if they get you to lose control of things. And self-sabotage. And oh, blah, blah, blah. Let's kill yourself. That's Sour Patch. Sour Patch people, they just like attention. They just like to be there. They just show up, get attention, like an ADHD child. Act sweet, like I'm sorry, I don't want none, and then they're off. Yeah, somebody's jealous. Heart took a hit. Go out and connect with Source and listen to the wind and watch the animals. Caring for self, self-healing. Gathering information. The devil is real. Like, there's demons and hands on fucking everything that we're all, like, daydreaming about. That seems like a good idea. And that's where we find our happy place and our radiance and our will to go on. We're like placing curses on that type of stuff. And they're like, they think that they can like catch your blessings that they know are coming. It's fucking weird, dude.
I'm beside you.
We got 0 to 3. Saying people are babies when they're not. I am far from a fucking baby. I'm very wise. I've raised 3 children. I don't have them now. They're with their dad, but
Listen upstairs.
most of the time he lived in the bedroom on his computer, so I raised him. We have Archangel Haniel. Balance needs to be restored for families. Pillow talking. Feeling cold. Feeling lovable at the same time. Just people are damaging. Like I just said, there's like people damaging blessings for other people. They just don't want to see them blessed up. It's the saddest, most depressing shit. I don't even know how the fuck. How do they allow this? Why are they acting like they got the whole fucking city behind them whilst they're doing this shit to people? That's my biggest problem. That's why I feel so hopeless. Anybody that could be or could make the difference,
Liar.
they don't. They won't. We have texting communication. somebody is getting themselves caught up in their own bullshit. We have something to do with Africa. Uranus looking to make a breakthrough. We got anxious. Capricorn. Moving forward quickly. Fucking snake. Bad intentions. Spiritual chakra activation. On another note, somebody who's been oppressed, like God sees that they're trying their best, and like people are literally just like. So at one point I described it. I made a reel and I made it look like there was. I took paint and I made it look like there was hands all over this arm. There was hands all over this arm. There was hands all over my ankles. And I just went out by the road and I just stood like this. And it looked like I was stuck and couldn't go anywhere with imaginary hands. And that's what it is. People having control over your mobility, your ability to do this. You know, if you have to get permission from somebody or they have to grant you access and they are telling you no, whether they should say yes or not, it's like, why are you denying me right now? You know, you got something against me? Is this personal? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it is. Like, people out there that pay people to fucking be a dick to you. It's crazy.
I like music.
So anyways, the people that deserve spiritual chakra activations are getting spiritual chakra activations. Their senses shall be heightened. Heading towards abundance. We have a Scorpio. AI Nexus activity. Kind offer from a person. So, it was a kind offer from a person that's helping somebody move forward and rise above on a heavenly level.
Worthless.
Somebody that they wanted to be worthless or appear worthless. Somebody's feeling regretful for that. They stand alone in believing that. Fuck up. It's calling. We got Page of Swords. You know, a little truth about how to bring things back into balance. Somebody's using their strength. See how this unicorn's kind of like standing strongly over this lion looking cowardly.
Chaos.
Tell it like it is, spirits. Four of Wands. Celebration, unity, something to do with family. Somebody's trying to control somebody. And they're like, what it looks like they got going on the surface. They really want Certain people who appear worthless and uninteresting and all that. Smell like campfire. Burning wood, for sure. I like the smell of burning wood. How about that? Smells like they used fluid. We got King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles.
Ezekiel.
Ten of Swords. A collaboration. So somebody's just gonna be feeling like their shit's coming to an end. Their opinions are unwanted. They're creating unnecessary drama. It's chaotic. To collaborate with them. There's a lot of communication about that. Somebody likes that. People are coming to that realization. We gotta go with the flow and just see why things are happening and what people's real points are. Sometimes you gotta go within and complete. You just answer the questions yourself. What's really going on? Why things are this way and that way? It's difficult to get answers out of people. So sometimes you do need to just come to your own conclusions. It is what it is. When it is, where it is. Oh well. Alright, a lot of communication. We're going to finish this up. I'm going to take a break from this. And then probably come back on in a little while and use the other spirit talker and see what the spirits are talking about. Alright, so a lot of communication about these options. We got a King of Pentacles, so that this King of Pentacles has, when it comes to a divine partnerships, actually. Knight of Swords.
Nice hat.
People are just trying to find the most creative ways to work together and take action based off the truth. So, please, don't be a liar out there. It's going to be what it's going to be. We're just all going to start telling the truth because it gets more and more chaotic and dangerous when we're not telling the truth. Yeah, guys. Life is much better when you're not telling lies. Because it's much easier to clean your messes up. If somebody tries to make a mess of your shit, if you really don't have that many things that they can bring up, easy said and done. It's when your truth is, you know, eating at you that things are really a problem. Because nothing external to you is really that much of a problem unless you can't get away from it. So when the problem is within, it's unavoidable. It must be dealt with.
I know you.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps. Hope you enjoyed. And if you forgot to like the video, don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe so you're notified next time I go live. Peace.